Hey guys, Ghost Prepper here, and today I'm going to show you a budget-friendly handgun storage option. So stick around, it's going to be a good one. Guys, real quick, if you could do me one favor and lock down that like button, thank you so much, it helps me out a lot. Today we are looking at the Handgun 200M Solo Vault made by ShotLock. Before we start this review, I'd also like to fully disclose my relationship with ShotLock. I am not sponsored by ShotLock. I do not have any affiliate with ShotLock. And I paid full price for this 200M Solo Vault. Alright, so let's go ahead, set this on the table, and run through some of the specs. So I'd like to first start by going through some of the dimensions, as well as the weight and the price of this. Now the internal dimensions of the Solo Vault, it is 9 inches long by 7 inches wide and 2 inches high, which is exactly as advertised. Now the outer dimensions of the Solo Vault, it is 11 inches long by 7.5 inches wide and 2.5 inches high. Now the weight of the 200M is coming in just under 7 pounds. This weighs 6 pounds and 15.6 ounces. Alright, so let's go ahead and run through some of the features of the 200M Solo Vault. Now the M for 200M stands for mechanical, and this features a fully programmable mechanical lock. It also features a key override and provides one key. Now the ShotLock has an alloy steel construction and features 6 internal locking points as well as a cable pass-through. It also includes 6 screws. Now I found these screws to be very long. They're about 2 inches. I'll go ahead and roll in a picture of those. I just have like a small IKEA nightstand, so I think this would just completely rip it apart. But if you want them, they're in there. Otherwise you can use smaller screws. Now I'll go ahead and show you an example of what the 200M looks like with a pistol in it. This is my Bersa BP9cc with 2 magazines and a J5 tactical flashlight. Now I'd like to mention that this pistol is fully unloaded and the magazines currently have a snap cap in them, and this is just for demonstration purposes. So I know what you guys are thinking. Ghost, you said this was a budget option. How much does it cost? Well, right now on Amazon, I can find it for around $190, and I'll go ahead and put a link to that in the description. So now that we've run through the features, I'd like to talk about my opinion of the ShotLock. So far, I'm very happy with my purchase and would highly recommend it. Now the reason I chose the 200M was actually because of the mechanical lock. I'm not a big fan of electric locks. A lot of those batteries can die, plus a lot of them for whatever reason make these really loud beeping noises. And if someone's breaking into your house, I don't know if I necessarily want these just loud beeping noises going as I'm hitting the buttons. It does make a small audible click, but I think it's significantly less than some of the loud beeping on other gun safes I've seen. Also, as a prepper, if you're worried about any sort of EMP situation, an electronic lock may not be the best, so it's another reason why I went with the mechanical lock. I also looked at some other quick access pistol safes. I'm not a big fan of the biometric ones either. I think the idea is really cool, but I've just heard that they're not always the most reliable, and to me, to just punch in a little 4-digit code is much faster than having to worry about my fingerprint working or not. I've had other fingerprint scanners like at work when you gotta punch in and out, and I know that those don't always work, so for me, it's just something that I didn't want to do. Another option on a lot of quick access pistol safes are those little RFID chip scanner things. I was not a big fan of those either. The reliability of the mechanical lock as well as the key override as a redundancy was really what I was looking for, and that's the reason I chose the 200M. So I've been using the 200M for over a year now. I've been very happy with it. I've had no issues with the mechanical lock. I'm very happy with the construction and the build quality, and it works great for me. Now I want to talk about a couple concerns. First and foremost, it does feature a key override. Now to me personally, that did not bother me. I'm more concerned about my access to the firearm. If this is something that's supposed to protect my life, I want to be able to get into it, and I just like the redundancy of it. But it does make it susceptible to someone with a lockpick. It is easier to open. So if that's a problem for you, there are other lock boxes out there that do not feature the key override. For me, I'm a man who likes redundancy, so I was okay with it, but just note that the key override could be a potential easier way to get into the ShotLock. Overall, I think the ShotLock 200M Solo Vault is a good option For someone who is on a budget and does not want to spend, over $200, and for someone who does not want a larger, bulkier, traditional pistol safe. I also think it's a good option for travel. I think people who want to keep a firearm permanently in their vehicle or potentially an RV or camper, it's a nice option. It does have the security pass-through as well as a carry handle. So I think for people like that, it'd also be a good option if you don't want to use it in a home application. Alright guys, so that's my review of the ShotLock Handgun 200M Solo Vault. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think, what you guys are using for pistol storage. I love to hear all your comments and feedback. Also, if you haven't already and you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button and consider subscribing if not already. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the review, and I will see you guys in the next video. Alright guys, so that is my review of the ShotLock Handgun 200M Solo Vault. Whew, it's a long title.